Hey there. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to On Your Terms. I'm your host, Sam Vander. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning listener, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you love listening to these episodes, or I hope they're as helpful as I want them to be for you. So today we got a question from our listener, Cara. Cara asked, my online coaching business isn't registered, and apparently it doesn't need to be, but is there some kind of public liability or protection policy I can add? So I'm so glad that you sent me this question, Cara, because my first thought was, why doesn't your business need to be registered? And when I replied to your question on Instagram and I asked you just that, you said, well, because I'm just an online coach. I'm not an in-person service provider. So you heard that online businesses just don't need legal protection. So online businesses need every bit of legal protection, just like any other business would, because it's a business. There's no pass for being an online business versus a brick and mortar business versus being a e-commerce business or a coaching business. It really doesn't matter. The law also doesn't care about whether you're profitable, whether you're new, how many clients you have, or whatever else is going on in your life, right? They don't care that you had a small budget. It doesn't matter, right? The law is the law, and it applies to you whether you're a coach online, in person, you're a baker, you're a doctor, it doesn't matter. So what does that essentially mean for you then? So that means for you that you have to, number one, register your business in your state where you live and work so that you protect your personal assets and so that you can count business expenses. That's really the goal with registering your business, is to protect yourself and then protect, or to get to be able to claim business expenses too. And we're talking about protecting your personal assets now and in the future. So don't just think about what you have now, but I'm sure that the goal is to grow it, right? Okay. And number two is that you have to get business insurance. So something like professional liability insurance, depending on what you do. If you're coaching, if you're selling courses, offering services, and you need that kind of insurance so that you don't have to pay for a lawsuit against your business. Because what business insurance does is provide you an attorney, pay that attorney's fee, and then pay a judgment or settlement found against your business. So that's super important for your business financially. The third thing you have to do is get legit lawyer drafted contracts ready to send to your clients or include at checkout so that you can get paid, protect your content, and avoid awkward boundary pushers. So if this is all news to you, I definitely recommend watching my free legal workshop called 5 Steps to Legally Protect and Grow Your Online Business. The link is in the show notes down below. In that 1-hour workshop, I will walk you through how to set up your business, how to get legit contracts in place, figure out which business insurance you need, and so much more. Obviously, I think the best part of it is that it costs you $0 and it gives you a gigantic sigh of relief. And I'm hoping it'll help you to figure out the legal side of your business. So click the link below to register now for my free workshop, 5 Steps to Legally Protect and Grow Your Online Business. With that, I hope that this episode was helpful. If you have any questions at all, of course, you can send me a DM on Instagram at Sam Vander. And if you think a friend would like this podcast or this episode, please go ahead and forward it to them. And before you do, maybe hit subscribe on the channel or leave a rating or review wherever you listen. It's so helpful to us and the show to be able to get this in the hands of more business people who need to learn how to legally protect their online businesses. So thank you so much. I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Thanks so much for listening to the On Your Terms podcast. Make sure to follow on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you like to listen to podcasts. You can also check out all of our podcast episodes, show notes, links, and more at samvanderwielen.com/podcast. You can learn more about legally protecting your business and take my free legal workshop, 5 Steps to Legally Protect and Grow Your Online Business at samvanderwielen.com. And to stay connected and follow along, follow me on Instagram at Sam Vander and send me a DM to say hi. Just remember that although I am an attorney, I am not your attorney, and I am not offering you legal advice in today's episode. This episode and all of my episodes are informational and educational only. It is not a substitute for seeking out your own advice from your own lawyer. And please keep in mind that I can't offer you legal advice. I don't ever offer any legal services, but I think I offer some pretty good information.